everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean. Glad you're here. Glad to be here hanging out with you. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I try to get out as much content as I can every week. Also, after you subscribe, hit the like button. Crush the like button, whether you're an old subscriber or new subscriber. Just passing through, accidentally clicked on this. If you're looking for makeup tutorials, I do those on Thursday. No, I don't. But it really helps me out if you hit the like button. Also, if you leave a comment, you'll be entered to win crypto that I give away every week on either the weekly wrap up or just a crypto lunch break. But I do that every week. I just a random pick on the comments on the videos. So make sure you leave a comment and get entered in for that. Talking about going over stuff. I like to go over things that I think are different, cool, or that are kind of flying under the radar. This is a really new project, which some friends of mine have taken a look at. I do think there's some kind of cool things about this. What I think is really cool and like one of the biggest deals, nobody seems to be making any kind of fuss over, which is always how it seems to me. I'm always like, why are you guys ignoring this massive thing? So I want to hit that on what I think is like one of the biggest things. I think there's something that's going to change the crypto sphere. This is creating a new ecosystem that does not exist yet, which exists in traditional finance, and now they're making it now in DeFi. And DeFi has really blown up recently. I think it's really starting to come into its own. The sophistication level is super impressive, just with DeFi in general. And these guys have taken it to the next level, focusing on what I think everyone is kind of skimming over. So let's jump into it. Let me give you guys a better view. Now let's go over to DeFi For You. I'll put links to all the stuff I go over in their social media in the description, but it's defiforyou.uk. Okay, so this is the first ever platform where you can loan against your NFTs. So that's cool. That is cool. That is something that is different. It's built on Binance blockchain, which is also really neat. So this is a lending platform, lending and borrowing. And they're also going to develop a marketplace for your NFTs where you can also buy, sell, and trade your NFTs. They did get a license recently from the Financial Conduct Authority, which is a big deal in Europe. That's the European, like the SEC, kind of the financial regulation authority. And they have been approved for that, which that license lets them do a lot of things and offer things that other companies can't, especially if they can do it more on the kind of the up and up. But also it allows them to do this thing with NFTs, which I think is really cool. You can basically pawn or get a loan on your NFTs without selling them, which I think is really awesome. There's like one of my favorite memes is it says, "Dude, I'm so broke." It's like, why don't you just sell one of your NFTs? And then he punches the dude, because everyone has these these NFTs which are worth a ton, and people think are going to go up to like massive amounts of value, but they're just sitting there. And they say this. I read through and researching it. Your NFTs are getting digital dust, which I thought that was just hilarious. But also, there's a special that they have. You can buy. What are the exchanges? The big one is CoinTiger, PancakeSwap, Bakery Swap, Jewel Swap, and Hotbit. But you can get a 30% bonus if you stake them. I think it's for 6 months, which 30% is a chunk. So let me check my notes out. They're doing the P2P lending. I think it's up here. That is in beta, but it's live now. The staking and the other stuff is coming. The pawn market is coming soon. Which like I said, you can get your you can get loans on that without selling them. But what if you don't pay them back? What if you give a loan to someone and the collateral they put up was their NFTs? That's where I think this is really cool. Also going to start like an e-commerce where you can use crypto to buy stuff, which is really cool. It's going to be part of their ecosystem. And they were audited by CertK. So, getting all that stuff out of the way. The team I also wanted to go over. So their services. Now they just mentioned this here. I'm going to read it, which is one of the things I think is the coolest thing. But no one is really hitting on this or talking about it in any of the stuff I looked at, in any of the stuff I read. So collateralized loans, you can offer loans using cryptocurrency, NFTs, and other assets as collateral. Terms and interest are negotiated directly between lenders and borrowers. It's all, P2P, and stored in an irrefutable smart contract. Finance NFTs. You can use your NFTs as collateral, allowing you to finance them without having to sell them. So it's like pawning your NFTs and getting a loan on it. This means you can earn from your NFTs instead of having them just sit there here and gather digital dust. So there's a lot of stuff that people want to get in on right now, especially in this, this bull run. But they have put money into these NFTs and have a lot of faith in these NFTs. So you don't want to sell them. And this is a way to still hold on to them, but get that capital to be able to put into the things that you want to put into, where you can get those gains and then you pay off your NFTs. It's really a really brilliant strategy that they've come up with. And then trade NFTs. You can buy and sell NFTs on our platform as well, including any that you obtain through, here we go, including any that you obtain through liquidated collateral. This is what no one's hitting on. And they say right here, this opens up a uniquely competitive market where you can potentially buy NFTs below their usual market value. You have plenty of places where you can buy and sell your NFTs, but they're all basic. They're, they're all just basic buy and sell, and they're all just someone's NFTs. This is a whole different thing. When it comes to finance and DeFi, when it comes to the legacy financial system, when it comes to banks, especially credit, oh my God, I forgot what they're called. Credit all. It's not a bank. Credit unions. Okay, in the U.S. we have credit unions, which are like private banks. They're usually for like the police or the teachers or something. There has to be something that you have to be or do or have done to be in this credit union. The money's still insured up to like the 100,000, so on and so forth. But the interest rates are usually a little bit better. They're much better overall. But anyway, when it comes to getting a loan through on the local level through your credit union, if people default on their loans, those cars are usually out in front of the credit union for sale, and usually for just for pretty much what is owed on them. And that's on the smallest level. I'm trying to make this as small as possible so you understand. But on big levels, when it comes to the housing market or anything that's financed through a big bank, those defaulted loans where the bank repossesses those items, they go on sale in auctions or wherever, and that's where you can get really good deals. It's like a thrift store, or like a liquidation, where you can get like a massive deals. And there's nothing like that yet with DeFi. This is the first thing that's opening that up. So you'll be able to get NFTs for, in my opinion, like a lot less. Now someone may have put up a NFT that was worth like five ETH, and they got a loan for like 2 ETH on it. They defaulted on the loan. So now this person has an ETH, this NFT that's worth 5 Ethereum, but they would have to go through, put it up for sale on, all the markets. They'd have to wait. They would have to, keep updating this to the sale. It's not the funnest or easiest thing. They just want their 2 ETH and, the interest that they should have made. They want to get that money. So they could throw it up here for 2.7 ETH. It's going to sell quick and they're going to make their profits. So they're not looking to, start buying and selling and getting into the NFT business like banks and credit unions aren't looking to get into the card business, but they just want to make their money for the defaulted loan. So you can get really good deals on these things that are repossessed. So now you're able to get this NFT that's worth 5 Ethereum for 2.7. So I think this is going to be huge when it comes to this. There's never been like a repossession marketplace in crypto. There's been talk about it. There's a lot of, over the years, I've seen different projects that have tried to do something like this, but these guys are actually doing it. DeFi For You is actually doing it. That's what I think is going to be the biggest thing. They're creating an entire new place in the space for you to do this. And I think this is just going to grow. I think this is going to be a big part of DeFi in general. So that's coming. Now you usually be able to buy, sell, rent, pawn goods and services on the platform using fiat, cash, or cryptocurrency as payment in accordance with local laws and regulations. All right. So DFY is a BEEP20 token. It's built on the Binance Smart Chain, like I hit on earlier. It ensures transactions are practically instant with very low fees. Everyone dances around the Ethereum issue of why things aren't really being built on Ethereum, why everyone's moving to a Binance Smart Chain, but it's better. All right. There's the exchanges. Now the team, I want to hit on the team a little bit. Adam Chaplin, I worked with him a while back, I think 2017. He was co-founder for Travala. Awesome project, having to do with travel and using crypto to pay for your travel plans. The team is very solid. I'm not your financial advisor. Always do your own research. I'll leave, like I said, links to everything. There's a link directly to the team. But very, very solid team, very big team. I think they're based out of Vietnam, where they're working on everything, but they're registered, and like I said, they have their licenses out of Europe. There's links to all their social media down here. I think I'm going to include links to that in their in the description. Now, this is the white paper. It's it's like 40 some pages, but it reads more like a pitch book. It's very, very easy to go through. I kind of hit most of the stuff on here. First peer-to-peer NFT trading platform. Team is very, very good. I wanted to go through this really just to hit the tokenomics on it a little bit. All right, so there is 1 billion total supply, original total supply. Then sold before listing on exchanges was 226,000 or 226 million. Now, right after that, they burned 123 million and change. So a little bit over 12% was burned, which brings us to the real number that they have is 887 million. But out of that, 200 million are locked away for 5 years by smart contract. So now that brings it down to 6.7. 300 million is for research and development, marketing, and sales. So that's going to be going to the onto the market. 150 million is for the founders team and future hires. There's nothing on the lock period or anything. So that is the only thing that's a little bit uncertain. But this is actually closer to half of 600 and change million. this was oh, sorry, it says here as of March 21st, 26,000 wallets. I checked, and it's over double that now. I think it's like 57 or close to 60,000. Transactions have almost tripled. They're like over 120,000, I think. Another way over double. So everything's been moving pretty quick. And when it comes to these type projects that are DeFi, especially, and quality, with a decent sized supply like that, which it's not a billion, and it's not like 10 billion or something like that. Still, it's a decently large supply. Once those gains are made, they're kind of made, and it's kind of the big gains are done. But this is so early on. I think it's something that I'm gonna get into a little bit. I really, when it comes to new projects, 3,000 is like my number. You know, can I put 3,000 into this and hope for a sizable amount of gains? Not like 2 or 3. You know, something. I don't mind waiting 6 months. I don't mind waiting 8 months. But can I expect like a 10x? I'm thinking that this, with what they're doing, how it's very, very, man, I shouldn't really be doing these reviews late at night because my brain is not as good as it sharp as it should be. With the exclusivity of what they're doing when it comes to the NFTs and creating this new repo marketplace that will do nothing, in my opinion, except get bigger. I think this is something that I'm going to get into. So that is about it when it comes to DeFi for you. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm going to put all their social media links in the description. Hit me in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button and comment so you're entered in the giveaway. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video.